This tutorial explains how sharing works in ProofHQ. ProofHQ lets you share proofs and files individually, proofs and files that are organized into folders but shared individually, and whole folders. You're able to share with users in your own ProofHQ account, users in other ProofHQ accounts including personal accounts and satellite accounts that you've created, and people who don't have a ProofHQ account at all. We call these people guests. Here's the basic way to share a proof or file in ProofHQ. You simply share a proof or file using someone's email address and they receive an email with a link to that proof or file. If you've shared a proof, the link will take them to the proof viewer where they can add comments, make their decision, and so on. If you've shared a file, the link will take them to a web page where they can download the file. If you share a proof or file with another ProofHQ user, not only will they receive an email, but they'll also be able to see the proof or file in their dashboard. This is the case whether they're a user in your ProofHQ account or in another account. One of the main features of ProofHQ is the ability to organize your files and proofs into folders. This helps you organize your work by client or project, or indeed any way that suits your workflow. If you share an individual proof or file, and that proof or file happens to be in a folder, then any user that you share with will be able to see the folder in their dashboard. However, they'll only be able to see the items in that folder that you've explicitly shared with them. They won't be able to see items that you haven't shared with them. This is great for organizing design projects, but only sharing items with your review team when you're ready for them to see those items. The final sharing option is for you to share a whole folder. The users that you share a folder with will see that folder in their dashboard and will be able to see every item in the folder. This includes items that are in the folder initially, plus any items that you add later on. This is perfect if you want to share folders of digital assets and add items to those folders over time. Permissions to view shared folders cascade down through folder sets, so if you share a folder that has subfolders, all of the subfolders will be shared as well. One of the big advantages of the ProofHQ sharing model is that users in other organizations can also use ProofHQ to share items with you. They can create and share items which they own, or create items and make you the owner. This simple but incredibly powerful sharing model lets multiple organizations work with each other and create networks of ProofHQ accounts, through which files, folders, and proofs can be shared. The owner of the proof file or folder retains complete control over who has access to their content, but can distribute that content through extended networks of partners. For example, you might share a proof with a contact in another organization, and they can easily add their colleagues as reviewers on that proof. Another example is that you can create a library of files and share that with multiple agencies who use the content to create marketing material for you. If you have any questions about using ProofHQ to share your content, please contact ProofHQ support or your sales representative.